Hi, I'm Dan. I think that half of what we think about thinking is wrong. And I don't think I'm alone. This is Albert Einstein. You know, Albert didn't say a word until he was 2.5 years old. His nanny had a word for Albert. She called him stupid. You see, what's happened is that we've come to associate someone's ability to talk with intelligence. Now, there's some truth to that, but that is far less than half the picture. The fact is that all of us are of two minds. One part of our mind sees the world in terms of bits and lines and sequences and words. And the other part of our mind sees the world in terms of holes and maps and pictures. Now, we typically call that first half our verbal mind and the second half our visual mind. I have a different way of thinking about that. I like to think that in every one of our brains are running around two pretty frantic little creatures. For our verbal mind, we have the fox. For our visual mind, we have a hummingbird. In order for us to be really vivid, we need to balance out our fox and our hummingbird. The problem is, for the last 5,000 years, we have been actively encouraging our fox to totally dominate our hummingbird. We have become purely verbal, pushing away our visual mind. But in order to be balanced, we've got to give our hummingbird the confidence to get back on that balance. We've got to give her a perch to sit on. I'd like to think that that perch could be something that I call vivid grammar. Vivid grammar, simple set of little tools and ideas that help us make sure that when we think, we've got our verbal mind balanced with our visual mind. Now, vivid grammar is so easy to use, I really do think that your own inner fox and inner hummingbird are really going to love it. And when we are able to use vivid grammar, when we can get our fox and our hummingbird back on balance, I think we're all going to be able to be a little bit smarter. What do you think about that, Albert? Vivid grammar. Be double-minded. That's another tool in my new book.